Alright, this is the property in question, or the test property. So you always line it up, then go down. And you'll hold to the count of 3 or 4. And after you've got the floor for a couple of seconds, which allows me to fade, then you can slowly start to raise up. Until such time as you've got pretty much the whole property in shot, you can hold for a few seconds. And do not turn the camera off. Now then, I will show now. It's a jungle and a forest, and I'm waiting for the council to take away the plastic and paper. Also, I've got my restoration project on the driveway. Vehicles should ideally be moved off of the driveway, as it gives a clear view down to the garage. But from here, you know, a nice slow tracking shot. And you can go up, and again that bit of flashing should be done if you want to sell your house. I'm not trying to sell this house, so to an extent I'm not bothered about it. And if you want, you can then come to the front and show some of the garden. Although, as I've already said, if I was selling this place, then the jungle would be gone and you'd actually see some concrete and stuff. And by the same token, you should be able to look all the way down to show the garage. And the option is there, as with what the neighbours have done next door, to get planning permission to build out and put extra rooms and so on and so forth. But that's all dependent on each individual property, or as Eric Cartman would say, proprietà. So, coming in through the front door, if we walk forwards, unlike the Cornwall thing, the open plan under the stair experience type thing has been turned into a downstairs toilet, or guest's toilet, complete with hand basin and shower soap. So you hold there for a couple of seconds, and then once again you go back to the front door, because the front door is always a starting point. So from the front door you slowly walk forwards, and we have the kitchen. Now it depends on what sort of camera you're using. You can either go in for something that's mid, like this, or alternatively, from the front door, you can come in and you can do it twice. So you've got your work surfaces, the cooker, hob, washing machine, sink, the dishwasher, the really big fridge freezer, and table, which allows you to then go back round and grab all of the top shelves for your storage space. From just inside the front door, we can go forwards into this room, which is my study room. We have here where I'm doing most of my internet stuff. The double doors that lead out into the garden. Nice little alcove. The sofa people can sleep on. And a corner where you can store crap. Although if this was the property that you were selling, that should all be cleaned away and this should be a nice presentable room. And while we're here, we can go to the garden. Which is big, and the grass needs cutting and the sides need work. There's a couple of trees down the bottom. And there's the garage. So then we can go further into the garden. And again, you do not turn the camera off, you keep the camera rolling at all times. So there's an apple tree and another tree which has been stripped up to the top section so you can build a tree house for the kids. So that's what the back of your house will look like. And you can see again where the next door neighbours have built over their garage and where you've got the opportunity to build over that garage and add a shed load of extra rooms and so on and so forth. If you want, you can do another one of these in reverse just to give me plenty of options for the recording, or sorry, for the editing. So you go down to your feet, you take a couple of steps forwards, you turn round, and you go down. There you go. You have the apple tree and all the bramble bushes at the back that scare most gardeners.